What's up, YouTube? Back again with another little video. This one right here is going to be a review on the Beretta Jetfire. If you clicked on this video, I'm glad you did. I appreciate the support. We're going to do a little shooting. We're going to do a little talk about it. I'm going to break it down and show y'all how to take it apart. Stay tuned for this video. We finna get into it. Yee! Alright, count my paces. Hey, alright. That's 8 paces. 8 times 3 is 24. So we're about 24 foot away. A lot of times, folks say these little pistols like this ain't very accurate. And a lot of them have really hard sights to see down. As you can see in this Beretta, you got a notch sight right there in the back, and you got that little blade up front to line up to. I got some other 25 pistols that are small pocket pistols like this and some 22s. And I'm gonna tell you, these sights right here is just about the best you're gonna get. I like this little Beretta. Let's hit this steel down here a couple times just to prove to you that we can hit something from back yonder. All right, here we go. Look at the steel swinging. I'm gonna put one more on there to show y'all. Not bad for the little Beretta Jetfire. Let's shoot something else. Another advantage to having a little pocket pistol like this is not only are they quick to deploy, they're also quick to fire and easy to manage. I don't think you would want to be that jug. What's up, YouTube? Now we're back. We're going to take a quick little look at the Jetfire, do a little bit of talking about it, and I'm going to show you how to take her on down. Let's make sure ain't nothing in it, nothing in the pipe, mag out. She's clear. Drop my hammer down. All right. Now, a little bit of info on this here Beretta. I've had it for a while. I got it off a buddy's uncle, and I've had it ever since. There's the original box with it. Got the paperwork, cleaning rod, and all the info right there. Great gun, man. Beretta have been around for 500 years. I think y'all know that. Pistols like these have been around for a really long time, ever since back when Browning tried to make the small little 25 when they were making little vest pocket pistols and things like that. This little 25 is a really underpowered cartridge and considered really back then and in today's time. It only runs about 700 foot per second. It's a 50 grain bullet. This is a small bullet. Now, it's not the smallest by no means. This little Astra Cub right here, this little Astra Cub, it's in 22 short. All right, so it actually shoots this 22 short right here. So the 25 is a little bit bigger in diameter and a lot more powder in the case. So it's a lot harder than this 22 short is right here. But this 22 short is a rim fire. This is a center fire. So it has the primer in the center. It doesn't hit on the rim, it hits on the center. Now, in comparison, a normal center fire round, what most people carry, is a 9mm. That right there looks like something what most people would carry. That's a 9mm. There's a 25 compared to the 9mm. Some folks carry things a little bit bigger. They don't think 9's enough. There's a 45. I could have laid out more bullets out here. I'm not trying to get into showing all kind of different bullets. I'm just trying to give you a size comparison of the 25 next to the 9mm and the 45. Little bitty cartridge, y'all. But little bitty cartridges go in little bitty guns. I really like this Beretta. Back in the day, like I said, these were made to fit those little bitty calibers like this. And when these first come out, I don't know if it was in the Dominican Republic or if it was in Italy, but these didn't have no safety on right here. And then when they was getting imported over here to the United States, we put a little band on them, said, hey, anything over here gonna have to have a safety on it. So then back in, I think it was 68, they started putting these here safeties on right there. Reminds you a lot of your 1911 safety. And you know, it really don't bother me none. I like having a little safety on my gun. When I carry it cocked and locked, just like that. I don't run off half cock, by God. And yeah, it does have the half cock on it. There it is right there. That's half cock. This also has the tip-up barrel. This is what these are really known for, more famous for, is for that tip-up barrel. They're really easy to load. Some folks ask, why has it got a tip-up barrel? They think it's a single shot, and then they'll show them the mag, and they're like, oh, how's it a mag if it's a single shot? No, this tip-up barrel right here is just so you can get the first round in there and load it back. See, guns like these, when you're pulling the slide, they're real hard. A lot of times folks got weak fingers. They might be older. They might just be a weaker fella, or even a lady might have trouble doing it. And so it's a little bit easier sometimes. You can just pop that barrel up, slide that bullet in, and pull her on down, cock that hammer back. By God, now she's ready to fire. I think most of y'all are kind of familiar with this gun and how it works. This is a real pretty one. This still got the bluing on it. Everything else I carry it in my pocket. It gets banged up against change. It gets through around. I carry this thing just about every daggum day. And look at the finish on it. It's still just as pretty as can be. I live down here in Tennessee, so it gets real humid. So every once in a while I got to wipe this thing down with a little bit of oil and keep her from rusting up on me. But other than that, I ain't got no issues with the little Beretta 25. This thing is pretty easy to take down too. All you got to do is flip up your barrel right there. Pull it all the way back down like that. You ain't gonna hurt it. You pull it all the way back around like that. Make sure your hammer's back. Make sure your mag and everything's out. Now, next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna pull this slide back. See how I'm pulling that slide back? As you're pulling the slide back, you're gonna wanna lift up right here. There's two little pins. When I get this slide off, I'm gonna show you. There's two little silver pins that are holding this on right here. So we're gonna pull it back, and we're gonna lift up with the front as we do, and it's gonna release it. It's gonna look something like this. Pull it back, hang on, pull it back, go up right there. All right, there, did you see that motion? You're pulling back and you're going up, and it's coming off them little rods right there. Hang on, that one looks like it jumped over a little bit. There we go. Them little rods right there. That's what's catching in your slide right there on them catches. That's what's holding it. Super easy, man. This is all you got to do to tear it down. Look how simple this is to clean this right here. Now you can just go from here and take your oil, do your little wiping, do your cleaning. Look how easy it is to clean that barrel right there. Where my doggone camera lens at? Where's that? Hang on. Where's my camera at? There it is. There it is. Look at there. You just take your patch and push her on through right there. Real easy, man. Real easy to take down. Real easy to clean. Real easy to operate. Great little gun. Now, putting her back together is going to be the same kind of way. We're going to push her back on. We're going to push her down, and we're going to snap her on in. It's going to look something like this. Hang on. Let me see if I can do this without being on camera. We're going to get lined up right back here. See right there, we're going to get lined up. Then we're going to push down. And as we're pushing down, she's going to snap right in. Check it out. Should work just like that. We'll take our barrel, snap our barrel back down, rack it, make sure it racks all the way back. Good to go. Pull trigger. All right. That right there is how you disassemble and clean your Beretta Jetfire. Another thing about this gun I like so much about it is the concealed carry aspect. I know that 25 ain't a very powerful round, but it does carry 8 in the mag, and it carries 1 in the head if anybody was wondering. So that's 9 shots. So 9 shots at 25 is better than nothing, by God. But there is better alternatives out here. You can get things like these little Ruger LCPs, and I know this is an older one. They make the LCP2s, and I really like the M&P Bodyguard 2.0. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but I really like that gun. I don't mind 380. 380 to me seems to be enough. I trust 380. You know, a lot of folks only want a 9mm. My old lady got a 9mm in there, a little bit bigger than this. It's a Glock 43, and it's a nice gun too. And like I said, now they're making 380s that hold 13 rounds. So something like this might be a better option for you than something like this. I do carry this gun sometimes. I just like this one a whole lot more. It's just lighter and it just feels good in my hand, and I just really do like this gun. Even them 380s might not be enough. Somebody might want a 45. You did see the 45 over yonder right there. That's a whole of a lot big difference compared to that little 25 again. Oh, wait a minute, that's that 22 compared to that little 25. This is a XDS and 45. This is a pretty small compact gun right here. I carry this one quite a bit, but if you look at the 25 up next to it, it's just no comparison on how small it is. Really, really like this gun. It's not the smallest one I have. This Baby Bauer is probably the smallest one I have. And as you can see right there, you only got about one finger grip on this gun right here. You get one finger and then one on the trigger. That's about all you get. This is a really, really little gun. So if I had to pick, I would pick this one instead, because at least I can get me 2 good fingers on there, and it feels really good, and it's got good sights on it. And plus it holds 9. That other one only holds 7. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. Hope you learned something. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I ain't sure. But if you want one of these, go check them out. You can find them now. They still out there. They're not hard to find, but they got a little price on them, man. They done got a little more expensive than what they used to be. So if you want a good, reliable 25, I would recommend this one. Out of all the small pistols and every one of them that I own several of them. I got some more over there. This one right here is my all-time favorite. I do love the Beretta 25. Y'all should get you one if you can. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you like my shirts, buck around and find out. I got a whole lot more besides just these. I got them in different colors. I got them in different sayings. I got them with different pictures on them. I got all kind of stuff. If you're interested in one of these, hit me up. Give me one of them emails, and I'll get back with you. I'll send you some pictures. You can tell me which one of them you want. Thanks again to everybody who watched this video. Thank y'all so much that's liking it. Thank y'all so much to everybody that's subscribing. And thank you so much to all my channel members. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all help me keep the channel going. And I give every one of y'all a big salute. Before I get out of here, hang on. Much love from the Beretta Jetfire and Buck. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. What's up, YouTube? Back again with another video. This time we're going. Oh shit, fire! What is that? Oh damn! Hold on. You enjoyed that little shooting right there. Now we're gonna do a little bit more talking on the Beretta. Oh shit, fire! Where's my? Oh. Oh crap! That's supposed to be a picture.